All right, so to make a chalice, what it's going to require is this handle. This handle is the exact same one that I use to make a double bowl. It's the same one I also use to make a handle for the inside of the bowl, which you'll see in later videos. But for now, all that you need to do is take this bowl, make sure it is the smaller plate, have this cut out there, and now you make sure that when you're putting this down, it is polarized towards it, not polarized against it. This side's going to be polarized against it, which means I will not be able to really put it down here very well. It's going to push it off to the side. It will not allow me to place this into the middle. Okay, so when you go to the correct side, always go on an angle, get that in. And then to be putting this plate on, it's the same as I showed you before, which is going at an angle like that, and then placing it down. Make sure it's in the middle, so you can flip it around, reposition it, and now you have a chalice. You've seen crystal chalices before, I'm sure. The thing that's great about this is that this same bowl can be a chalice if I want it to, or I can turn it into a double bowl. The double bowl is just this bowl, which this is a D sharp in the 4th octave. I'm going to talk a little bit about how I choose these in the video after this one. But this same bowl, you could just take this off, and now you can turn this into a double bowl. So the versatility here is greatly amplified. The thing that's great about a chalice is if you notice right now, this bowl is up high. So let's say if you're choosing to get a set of a bunch of bowls, if you have like 7, maybe 8 bowls, this bowl could be down here. And instead, if this bowl was down here, they would be too close. You would not be able to play them both. But what you can with this one is you can have a bunch of bowls positioned close to you, and a little bit further you can have a second row. So you can have a lot more bowls in a smaller proximity. Hopefully that makes sense. So you can be playing this bowl from up here, obviously, and this bowl down here. Let's keep this in the same position and put it down here, and this bowl is almost going to be on top of here. So there will not be any space for me to play this one. It will be hitting that bowl. So that's a helpful thing that you can do, where you can switch which bowls are used on the chalice. You can make this one tall sometimes, that one tall sometimes. In addition to that, what's helpful too is being able to use this as a handle so that when you're using it through the class, you know, it is better to have your whole fist on here as opposed to just have your hand like this. So it really does help, your ability to be moving around and doing this. So I'm going to show you right now. I wouldn't say it makes it any better for the person, but it does make it nice to just have something that you can pick up. And also, if you're the type of person that likes to move around and do different things, you can pick up this bowl and be playing it very easily by just waving it around and then put it down. Whereas if you're using it by the plate, it's a little bit more awkward to put it down. It's not that bad, but just know that that's the perk of the chalice. Aside from that, there's not much, unless you want to turn it into a double bowl, where we will see that in the next video.